right, so this was just announced about 2 hours ago, and this is pretty awesome. It looks like we got ourselves the RG-144 Gundam Epyon announcement, and it's official. These are official images. This is coming from Gunpla Nerd, and of course, again, I could go on the Bandai site and look for it, but Gunpla Nerd is very, very reliable, so I thought it'd be good to be able to share it through here. So as you can see, it's funny how this video is actually, well, I guess it's funny how the RG Epyon was just announced, because literally yesterday I just made a video on the Metal Robot Damashi Epyon, so that's pretty exciting stuff. So I was like, oh, I just finished the video, and now today they just announced the RG, so this is pretty sick. So let's go over some of the images here. As you can see, this sword, it already looks super cool, and the posing, you can already tell there's a lot of detail into this. I'm super excited. So we can look at the first image here, and holy crap, this is freaking fire. Like, oh my god, like the details is just out of this world. It's if you compare it to the MG, there's some major differences, but it looks so good. Like it's really like every Epyon fan's dream to have this, and it's really nice. Like some of the things are definitely different. You can tell it's a little more bulkier than the MG, and of course it's more detailed, and the shoulders are definitely heavier than the MG one as well. I'm waiting on the HG, so if there's an RG that came out, there's most likely going to have an HG coming out probably in a few. I'm going to give it about maybe 6 months. They're probably going to announce an HG, or even just next year probably. So around 6 to a year, I would say they would probably announce an HG and beyond, because they're already working on the Ohmywingz stuff, so they might as well, right? So this is the first image, and this is the back of it. As you can see, this looks really nice. It looks super epic. Wings are on point, and that, I'm gonna say that the heat rod is really cool, and I liked how detailed it is when it's just slithering down, which is really cool. You can see these two back green parts right here, which is actually a really nice little detail. And this dragon heads right here is really clean. It looks really nice. And after building the Metal Robot Damashi, I could appreciate the articulation and as well as the form of the dragon mode, and it's really cool. I think it's cool how neat how it has like the tail, and of course the two dragon heads, really sick. And I wonder if there's a photo of the head, so I'm gonna check that right now. But before we get into that, looks like from this image, you can see the articulation in terms of the arm right here coming out, and you can see there's some really good posing right there. Of course, you can see the whip. I guess what do you call that? I guess you can call that the whip area connected to the sword. And it looks like here you can see some. I can't read Japanese, so I don't know, but it looks like there's some kind of rotation for the arms. I believe. I don't know if that's what they're saying, but it's maybe like some kind of articulation rotation, which is nice. As for the next image, as you can see here, it looks like the shoulders are able to fold up. It looks like it's able to fold up here. It's really different, which I can't really read this part, so I actually don't know. But it looks like something about the shoulder. Shoulder is able to maybe move up and give that feel of, being able to use two hands for the sword, which is really good posability. And of course, it goes in more detail here. As you can see, the legs that's able to fold up into the, of course, in terms to the dragon mode. But I think it's also in terms of being able to flip up, and the posing of the pose right here, as you can see. And of course, the crunch, the ab crunch looks like it's there, so it's gonna be a lot more detailed, which is cool. And of course, you can see the articulation of the knees. This has a really cool posing, so because you want to do the epic, I guess, signature Gundam pose. This looks pretty nice. Now, I don't know the image is going to pop up, but I'm just going to say right here, the feet look really cool. Like, this looks more detailed than the Metal Robot Damashi, and it really does feel like a dragon kind of head, which is really nice. It's super detailed. I really like the detail there. And of course, you can see the blades, and of course the articulation of the wings, of how far they can actually expand. That's also a really cool, neat thing right there. And the sword is just really epic too. I wonder if it's going to come with like a bigger sword, just like the Metal Robot Damashi. Okay, so it looks like it doesn't. It looks like it's just coming with one beam sword, which is fine. I mean, it's not big of a deal. And it comes with about 5 hands. One is actually just, open hand, and the other ones are just closed and open. So very unique there, I guess. So they don't have any images of the dragon, but again, as mentioned, the dragon posing is really nice. I really like this posing. Super detailed, super cool. But what do you guys feel about this? Are you guys very excited for this Epyon? Because I am, and I hope you guys are too. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Hey, I was watching that.